Hello, everybody. It's Padawan, just trying to uh, show you some gameplay and statistics from Horizon Zero or Horizon Forbidden West, Sony's newest port over to PC. I'm going to be playing in 1440p. Yeah, so this is the hardest part. This is the new DLC, so it's way harder on your PC than the main game. So yeah, here we go. I'm just gonna go through the settings here real quick. Display, full screen, 1440p. My refresh rate is 165 hertz. VSync's on just for my pleasure. It won't hit the cap anyway. Low latency is off because there's some issues with the game with it right now. Anti-aliasing, I've got DLAA. I mean, TAA looks really good in this game too, but I still like DLAA. DLSS is off, and frame generation is off. And now we're going to go over here. I'm just going to go to very high settings. Level of detail very high, shadow quality, blah, 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 texture quality. I'm not going to max out the settings. This is just a ultra settings, or very high settings default. Minus, I'm going to put my field of view back down to normal. Depth of field, I hate. Let's turn that off. Motion blur, I turn that rate to 0 because I don't like that either. And the rest are at default settings. So we'll go here, bring up the graph here. I don't know if you can see that very well. I kind of made it a little bit smaller just because it was taking up the whole screen. But yeah, so my system has a 4090, RTX 4090, 13900K. 32 gigs of DDR5 6400 memory. Yeah, so the system VRAM is how much the entire system's using right now. The game VRAM is how much Forbidden West is using currently. Game RAM is how much memory the computer's using right now for the game, just over 8 gigs. System RAM is 13.5 gigs. That's total with Windows and all that crap in there. Yeah, it's GPU temp, utilization number, wattage used for the game to be run in 1440p. So yeah, let's get into it here. All right, okay, so this is what is this? This Fleet's End, I think it's called, I believe. So let's reset the counter here. Oh. Okay, so it's in DirectX 12, so we're getting just about 90 FPS. 1% low is 81 currently. Now, like I said, this is in town. This looks beautiful. So let's do a little bit of running around, see what we get here. And YouTube caps it to 60 FPS, so you won't be seeing the 90 FPS. It's 60, locked to 60 on YouTube.
Be careful.
Yeah, this looks beautiful. We're sitting at 90 still. 1% low is 74 FPS. Yeah, this game looks beautiful, even at 1440p. Yeah, just look at that, eh? Gorgeous. So now we're outside the city, just outside the walls here, or whatever you want to call it. We're sitting at 107 FPS. 99% utilization, just over 10 gigs of system RAM, so 9 gigs of VRAM for the game. Still just over 8 gigs of game memory. 75 FPS is the 1% low outside. I'm gonna call my trusty buddy here, if I can call him in. Ooh, an old vehicle. I can't call him here. Ooh, what's this? I haven't been here before. Yeah, this game looks beautiful, guys. I can fly around on my... I think this is called I want to say air wing, but I think that's incorrect. Let's get up real high here. Yeah, we're sitting just over 122 FPS right now, 77 FPS, 1% low. 106 average. So this game runs really well. I was actually surprised that it runs as well as it does. Yeah, look at that, eh? So we drop back to 95, now back up to 120. The further away you get from the city, the better the FPS goes up, so let's go try over here, see what it looks like for frames. And then we'll try some upscaling and frame gen. The frame gen in this game is kind of wonky. I don't know if it's with NVIDIA low latency, there's issues. For me at least there is, I don't know. But it seems like it stutters or skips a step kind of thing. Let's get out of here. Oh. Got an enemy alert. Oh. Someone taking shots at it. Okay, so now we're out of the city. We're getting 100, 112, 115. Oh. Get out of here. And you look back towards there. Still getting 115. Frost damage. Sorry, buddy. Take your stuff. Yeah, this gun's awesome. The Spectre Gauntlet. It's got its fire damage, so it's... You want me to hang off the edge to pick up that balloon?
Useful for making dyes.
Yeah, so it's higher, a little bit higher here. 115, 100, 110 to 115. Yeah, what is that? There's another one right there. Let's go back to the city here. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Water Wing, that's what it's called. So yeah, 126, 130, see that FPS. Now, as we approach the city, I think it's called Fleet's End. As we approach Fleet's End, it's gonna drastically drop. But it looks beautiful down here. Okay, wow. I don't want that at all. Got Fleet's End. So yeah, it's dropping back down into the 80s and 90s here. Still looks really good here. Let's go back up to the top here, talk to the chief. Yeah, okay, so yeah, 93 FPS, 91, 92. Now if we go into the settings and pop on DLSS here. DLSS quality, still frame gen off. So we're getting 91, 93, now we're getting 104. And it looks basically the same in my opinion. I don't really notice. I mean, I'm sure if you looked, there's not much going on beside her at all. Can't really notice. Anyways, let's reset. So 78 was the average before. It's still the same. It's funny. 79 is a 1% low. But we're getting 105 here instead of an 80s and 90s. Oh, there we go.
Many can do what I do.
Dropped again. 97. So you don't really notice it too much. I mean, I just play straight up very high without DLSS on this card. I mean, I play in 4K too, so that looks phenomenal. 4K very high. I get about 80-ish FPS, 85 to 90, around there.
Hello. Want to grab
Yeah, I'll grab a drink later. So we're actually getting a little bit higher here. Now, so yeah, 104, 106. Well, I'll just say 107. Let's go into display. Let's turn on frame gen. And that automatically kicks on NVIDIA low latency. Turns off VSync. Yeah, the graphics are still very high. Minus the motion blur. That's why it says custom. Oh yeah, look at that, eh? So we go from 106, 107 to 158. It caps at my monitor apparently. And now we're still seeing 99% usage. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's something going on there. For me anyway. Maybe not now. Oh, there's a little judder. So we're sitting at 155 FPS. It's 1440p, mind you. And see, now we're capped. See, it's 158 and it's only at 95, 96% usage. So we're hitting my refresh rate limit, which is nice. So it's maxing out. The 1% lows are 93 instead of in the 70s, 73 to 80, I believe. Yeah, this looks alright. The frame gen on this looks pretty good. It's like Cyberpunk. Some games are just look like crap with it on.
Did your review go okay?
Let's go back up to the Chief. That's where it dropped. It was right up here. Still in the 150s.
Come, make use of my skill.
Here's my water wing. So we're still maxing out. That's really nice. So yeah, frame gem looks really sorry for this. It looks smooth. Looks good. There's the Chief or Admiral.
Return, we can start thinking about escaping these shores again. Thank you.
Yeah, this looks decent. I want to see how it works with just frame gen instead of DLSS. So let's switch this. Let's turn that off. Keep it on DLAA. Low latency. It's gotta stay on. Yes. Supply. Graphics. Yeah, I haven't changed anything here, so it's still very high. So yeah, still in the 140s. This is with. Oh, I can notice something weird there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Probably not. I guess reset it. So yeah, we're still seeing in the 140s. 110, 115 is the 1% lows.
I might have just the look for you. Officer?
Yeah, this looks nice. Oh. I'm gonna see what we're at 99% usage. Let's get out of here and it'll probably drop into the, see if that drops from 97, 95, 96. Yeah, so now we're maxing out our refresh rate. It's at 95% utilization at 158. I don't know why it stops at that, just below the 165 cap. But yeah, no, this looks very very well done with frame gen on. Yeah, just frame gen, no upscaling, 1440p ultra settings. Great, looks phenomenal. And see see now our VRAM usage. Let's pause that. Now we're up to 10 gigs. It was just, well, 11 gigs of system utilization of my 24 gigs. 14 gigs of system memory total being used of the 32. Just under 9 for the game. So it's really good for that. And if you notice the FPS here, when we hit the pause menu here, the escape key, it stops the frame gen for some weird reason. I don't know if that's normal. So this is what it would be at native. So 96, 95. Now if we hit escape, watch this. It goes back up to the 140s. That's pretty weird, but I don't know. Maybe they can't use it in the menus. I don't know. But yeah, no, this game looks phenomenal. And this frame gen looks really good. A good implementation.
Confiscate anything that's old. Been marking the days on a hunk of driftwood.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, this is the
My son's birthday.
this is 1440p ultra minus some tweaks in the ultra settings with the motion blur off. I'll do another video in 4K max settings. I'll record that and upload that too, just so everybody knows. But yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. All the views, everybody who subscribes. Yeah, much love from you for you from Padawan, and I'll talk to you guys soon.